Hi, I'm Leo Lazinski, and in today's video I want to talk about what possibly causes dis-ease or disharmony in the body that makes us become unwell or express symptoms of illness. Now, I can't definitively say what does cause disease, but if we put it into a framework or philosophy of healing in order to give ourselves the empowerment in order to heal ourselves or to seek the best forms of healing, we should look at it like a triangle. On the top of the triangle would be our psyche, that's our trauma, our past conflicts, our emotional states, our mental states. And that's kind of like the downstream of what drives our health or our illness and disease. On the bottom two corners, you could look at, on the one corner you would see nutrition or starvation. So in a modern Western diet, most people are not getting nutritious food or nourishment. They're actually starving. They're eating lots of calories, lots of processed foods, but they're actually starving. So starvation or nourishment would be at the bottom corner. Okay, and on the other corner would be poisons or toxins. And again, we live in a very toxic planet. There are about 100,000 man-made chemicals, most of which I think about more than 90% have not been tested for human safety, and none in combination. And they are in our air we breathe, the water we drink, our food supply, the food that the animals eat, everything that we put in, on, and around our bodies. Okay, so just think about it. Cosmetics or hair products, almost 100% of what you put on your skin will go into your blood, into your body. So if we look at those three areas again, on the top is the psyche, that's the downstream, and the bottom corners are nutritional starvation or toxicity. So many people will experience lots of trauma or lots of conflict or lots of emotional stress and strain in their lives, but show decent signs of health and wellness because they are eating well and they are keeping themselves out of a toxic environment, or they're doing their best to maintain a low toxic environment. Many people have a relatively healthy psyche, but struggle with nutrition or starvation, eat very toxic food, very non-nutritious, devoid of all nourishment, and or they are highly toxic. So you can look at those three and you can kind of balance. And that's the way I always approach my clients. I look at their psyche, we discussed that. I look at their lifestyle, I look at their health, I look at their well-being. Now their lifestyle, if you're doing things of purpose, if you're doing things of passion, if you've got good relationships, good friendships, good hobbies, your spiritual life is in alignment with your personal values, and you're following it well, that all sits on the top of the psyche, so you can see the downstream. So people often ask me, well, why does this person with lots of trauma they don't seem to get so unwell, or this person that has very little trauma seems to get very unwell, or this person doesn't eat very, very well, but they seem to be relatively healthy. And this is the reason why. There's an interplay between these three, but I always see the top of the downstream of that pyramid or that triangle is your psyche. So look at your health that way. You can assess yourself that way, and then you can see how your body is either being in alignment or dis-ease. Now, there's no such things as specific diseases, only symptoms with specific causes. So when you're looking at healing your body, let's look at it that way. Let's get everything into alignment and let's get ourselves to live our best lives.